What's up, guys? I asked Twitter the other day, I was like, hey, if I made a video talking about some of my old stories, like back when I used to party, would you guys watch? And I got like 2 people saying yes. So this video is for you, Casey and Leah. So this was like 8 years ago. It was like 2008. I was at this party, and I was with this girl that I was dating, and things were going all right, you know. It was back whenever I used to actually hang out with people and do things. And no, this isn't going to be like one of those fucking story time bullshits where it's embellished or an obvious fucking lie. This is what really happened. So, I got hurt really bad 8 years ago from jumping over a bonfire. That's what I tell people, right? Haha. End of story. This is that story. So anyway, I'm at the party and I see like a lot of people drinking and they're jumping over this fire. And I was like, cool, that's dope, you know. Whatever. So I go inside and I start drinking, and my friend Kitty is there, and she brings me out back. She's like, yo, I got this stuff called 2CB. If you guys don't know what 2CB is, it's a research chemical. It's an RC. It's like a hallucinogen. It's like acid, but it's like Molly. It's weird. So anyway, she's like, I haven't tested it out. I don't know the right dosage. I don't know what to give people. Do you mind being my guinea pig? And me at the time, I kind of had a reputation as like a little druggie. So I was like, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Anyway, I ended up taking 2 of these capsules, and fucking, oh my god. So, I'm not feeling anything at all for the first little bit. So I start to go inside, and I start hanging out, you know, I start talking to the girl I was there with. Just, you know, hanging out, doing whatever, drinking beers, you know, what people do. Oh my god, that feels so fucking good. So anyway, yeah, I'm sitting there hanging out, you know, talking to the girl that I was there with, you know, shooting the shit, and I start to feel a little funny, start to feel a little nauseous. And I'm like, oh god, I hope this isn't the 2CB. It was the 2CB. So I go outside to smoke a cigarette, try to catch my bearings, you know, try to catch my breath. That wasn't happening. And so at this point in time, I look over to the fire, and it's just fucking magnificent. In my drug-induced stupor, I didn't realize that these people had put more wood on the fire while I was inside, and nobody was jumping over the fire, so I was like, oh, this is my chance. I can jump over the fire. Dope. Dope. So I back up. I get a running start, you know. I mean, I'm just like fucking taking off running like goddamn that dude that can run really fast at the Olympics. I forgot his Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt. I was faster than Usain Bolt. So I push off with my right leg, right? And my left foot is dangling like this, right? And it seemed like a goddamn eternity was flowing through the air. And a piece of wood caught my foot, and I ended up doing a somersault over the fire into this girl named Megan. Megan was kind of hurt. I think I broke her wrist. Anyway, fuck Megan. This story isn't about Megan. The story's about me. So everybody's pretty fucking wasted at this party, and I'm like, oh, my foot. And it feels like my foot's going like this inside of my shoe. I was like, guys, something's not right. So I take my shoe off, and a little piece of it looks like a piece of bone is sticking out my foot. I'm like, oh, well, I broke my foot. Shit. You know, that's what I thought. And I'm sitting there looking around desperately, like asking people to help me, like, oh, hey man. Because I can't even fucking stand at this point. Anyway, this dude, and he knows who he is. His name is Stu. He fucking saved my life, right? I'm tripping balls. I'm rolling face. And I'm like, goddamn, I'm freaking out. I'm sweating up I'm sweating like a prostitute in a church, right? I mean, I'm just like fucking losing my shit. This dude gets me up like a goddamn piggyback, takes me to his fucking truck, puts me in his truck, drives me to the nearest hospital. He's fucking obliterated, blackout drunk. And he's like, hey man, here, put this on your foot. And it was like this bag of like ice that there was like vodka in it. Like earlier. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know, with my fucking foot, you know, and we get to the RMC, Regional Medical Center, and like I like limp in. He's like, man, I can stay. I was like, no man, I'm good. So I'm sitting there in the waiting room just tripping fucking balls, right? And the security guard like gives me this strange look, and I start like freaking out. I start having this like inner monologue, like, oh shit, he can tell I'm high. Thankfully, that security guard was pretty fucking dope. And he gave me some crackers and water because he could tell that I was obviously rolling fucking face. So anyway, I eventually get back into the operating room. This doctor, he pulls out like this gigantic piece of wood, and he was like, yeah, you know, there's other wood like in it, you know, but it'll be all right. Cool, you know, so I get it stitched up. I go home, I get some Tylenol 3s on the way home. Dope, right? No. 2 days later, this shit is closed up, pus is seeping from it, and I can't even stand because when I stand, the blood goes straight to my foot and just fucking, it's like I could feel my heartbeat inside of it. It hurt like a motherfucker. So anyway, I get it operated on again, and the doctor has to like take his pinky and fillet like my foot, like my foot meat, right? Because he's like, yo, wood doesn't show up on x-rays because it absorbs water and everything. And I'm like freaking out. And I'm still tripping, right? This is like 2 days later, and Kitty had given me more 2CB to take. So I'm tripping this whole time. I'm like, okay, cool. So they operate again, you know, and they take out more wood. And I'm in the hospital for like 2 weeks. Closes back up again. I have to have it operated on again because it got infected again. This is when they hooked me up to this thing called the PCA pump, where you push a little button and you get Demerol or morphine. It was pretty dope. It was tight. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's how I fucked my foot up and got a crippling opiate addiction. If you guys like this story, I don't know why you would like it, but if you guys like my drug stories, I have a fucking ton of them. If you guys like this video, just leave a comment, leave a like, you know, and I'll make another one. I mean, I got this time that I was like carjacked, literally carjacked, not that my Uber driver kidnapped me. I mean, I was doing a drug deal and I got fucking a gun to my head. Hey, motherfucker, get out of the goddamn car. Give me your phone and money. So yeah, I mean, I got shit like that for days. If you guys want to hear it, just let me know, alright? Thank you for watching my bullshit story time that's totally real, alright? Be sure to subscribe, like, whatever, all that bullshit. And we will see you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.